I thought I would try something a little bit different for this video, so today I will be making a Littlest Pet Shop custom inspired by another Littlest Pet Shop creator. Posted something on my Instagram asking to partner with any creators who wanted to do this with me, and a lot of people reached out, but there was one creator that I really fell in love with. Actually, I've been following her content for a pretty long time, even before I got into customizing myself. Her art is so recognizable. I used to scroll through Pinterest and I'd immediately recognize it. I mean, look at those eyes. And of course, you guys probably already know who I'm talking about. I am talking about Miss MilkieMinx. In order to make a custom inspired by her work, I'm going to go ahead and jot a few notes down of things I've noticed about her customs. Starting off with the first thing that I notice about her work is she usually has little leaves on her animals. I notice that she does this pretty consistently with some customs, and I think it's a sweet, cute little touch. Another thing I notice is she always adds fluff and freckles. She usually makes her animals a little fluffier than the original base, and she always puts freckles on them. Next, and the most recognizable part about her work is the eyes. They're very large, glittery, and the eyelashes are just so stunning. I mean, seriously, they're just so I don't know how I'm going to replicate it. And lastly, this is more of a subtle touch, but I notice she does it consistently in her work, is a little heart nose on each of her animals. So that's definitely a subtle touch I will be adding into my work. So this is the design I ended up coming up with. We got the eyes, the heart nose, the leaves, and of course I added a little bit of fluff right above her nose and the freckles. For those who fell in love with MilkieMinx's work just like I did, I'm going to go ahead and link her social media in the description and also her website. Don't freak out, this Littlest Pet Shop is fake, so I went ahead and painted over a duplicate and fake base and just gave it like a blank white layer just to get everything started. While we're painting this work inspired by MilkieMinx, I went ahead and got a few fun facts from her just so you can get to know the artist better. A fun fact about her is that she loves candles and she loves plants, specifically the golden pothos. Another fact about her is that she has been an artist her whole life, but she's only been customizing for 2 years. Her pet peeve is whistling, which honestly, girl, like I get that. Like nobody wants to hear you whistling, especially if you're doing it in public. Like, we get it. You can whistle. Who cares? After I was getting ready to paint the base, I realized there was just a slight problem. My original design looked so dang similar to a custom I have already made. I want my customs to be different and unique, so I decided that something needed to be done about it, so I went ahead and changed her colors to pink. I do love the original colors, however, I do think the pink actually makes more sense, because if you look at MilkieMinx's profile, it has a lot of pink and light green in it, so I think this actually just fits her vibe even more. Right now, I'm just laying down the pink layers, because I had to do like 3 or 4 pink layers on this because the base was really dark, so it took a few tries, but eventually we got there, and I went ahead and started adding the details, like the spots. For those who are watching this video and you are also a Littlest Pet Shop customizer or creator and you want to be involved in one of these videos, please reach out to me on my Instagram, follow and like this video. Don't hesitate to DM my Instagram if you would like me to check your profile and potentially work with you by making like a custom inspired by you. I really enjoy doing this with MilkieMinx. She's our very first person to do this with me, but I would love to do it with many more people. Just know I'm not able to get to everybody. A lot of people have shown interest in being in my next video, and I'm only able to pick only a few people because I can only work so fast. I wish I could do everyone, but I just can't. But still, I have a list going, so if you want to be added to my list about being potentially in the next video and have a custom inspired by you, just message me on Instagram. Anyways, back to the work. Right now I'm just doing some touch-ups and also painting the leaves. I did a lot of spots on her with different shades of pink. Please ignore how awful my nails look in this video. I do not want to redo them. They started falling off mid-recording and I just didn't feel like fixing them. If you go to MilkieMinx's website, at the very top it has like a little green plaid background and one of her drawings, so I'm going to go ahead and add that same little plaid pattern on this bandana of the spaniel. Just another small subtle detail to make it even more like MilkieMinx. Next was the most important part about the custom, which is the eyes. I really struggled with this, honestly. I think I kind of butchered it, and it just does not do MilkieMinx's work justice, but I certainly tried. MilkieMinx draws the eyes based on how she's pretty much drawn like lashes and eyes her entire life from her experience in being an artist, so she's got way more experience with this than I do. You can't really see it because it's a time lapse, but my hand was shaking so much trying to paint this because I was just like so nervous.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Because I really did not want to get black on a light colored surface and have to paint over it because that would just be a pain. I was able to somewhat do it correctly though, but it was definitely not easy. One thing I didn't really notice before was I made the fluff on her nose like really big, like way bigger than the sketch. So it was kind of blocking her left eye too, which somewhat made it a little bit difficult to work around, but I still think she looks really cute. Next, I just painted her paws pink. I think that's just a really cute little touch to always paint the paws on my customs, and pretty much she was done. I just had to spray her down with Mr. Super Clear and resin her eyes to make them all glossy and shiny. After that, she was all completed. I think she turned out pretty stinking cute. I love the way she turned out, and this was definitely like a really fun style to try out. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for y'all today. Thank you for letting me partner with you, Milky Minx, and stay cozy.